Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blue Archive. In the last parts, we did the Trap Train event, I believe. Now we're off to a new event, a collab event regarding the anime known as Railgun. Now, personally, I have absolutely no idea what Railgun really is. I know like maybe like one or two characters, and I think I saw like one show that's kind of related to it, but I don't think I watched it to completion. But overall, I know absolutely nothing about Railgun. So any references that the characters might drop are gonna be lost to me. I don't know what they are, but yeah. So that's what we're doing today. This is my second attempt at doing this because I had recorded this once. I recorded the whole story event already. Problem is, my recording was incredibly skewed, and I didn't notice until after the recording was done. So this is my second attempt at recording this. So, let's head on in and check on the event, shall we? Another Academy City. I was done for the day and just setting in from the couch in the lounge. Phone calls. Oh, Sensei, are you in the lounge? Good timing. Amy, what's going on? And why is it good timing? There's no time to explain. You need to witness this in person. I was calling to ask you to come to Millennium straight away, if that's alright with you. Oh? As long as I don't get into detail, I should have time for a simple explanation? You're right, if you have some information in advance, you'll be better prepared for a variety of scenarios. That would be more efficient. Alright, I'll explain. While on a mission for the Super Phenomenon Task Force, I found some strangers unconscious in the Millennium Ruins. I took them back to the Academy. But according to the President, these people... She says that they aren't people of Kavotos. Ugh. Oh boy. Alright. Like I said, I have already gone through all this event already. But so, unfortunately, I can't believe I didn't notice that my recording was skewed. What happened was a good portion of my screen my recording was cut off. So, because of the sizes for my sources on my OBS were changed somehow. So this sucks. I have to do this all over. Troublemaker. I headed to Millennium at Amy's request. Sensei, this way. Your timing is ideal. You must take immediate action. The President arranged this hospital room for us. That's why I brought the stranger I found in the ruins. Unfortunately, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Something happened. I came back here shortly after I contacted you. Perhaps it would be better if I show you. That's strange. There's no one here. And that is the problem. When I returned, as you can see, no one was here. Is my explanation sufficient? It's just as I've said. The three people were sleeping here, and now they are gone. Maybe they woke up and went outside, or... I informed the President. The inflection of her voice indicated that she was trying to suppress her agitation of the situation. It may be nothing, or it may be a matter of enormous proportions. That's what she told me. You just don't know enough about those strangers. Since you were already on your way, she advised me that we should wait for you and look for them together. You're here now. Would you mind helping me? Sure. We should begin the search right away. Can you describe them for me? As expected, Sensei, you're quick and to the point. There are three of them. The uniforms don't belong to any academy I know of in Kavotos. Oh, and none of them were carrying guns. Finally, in the process of being transported here, one of them, while still unconscious, discharged a burst of electricity. Oh, it sounded just like that. Oh, let's sound quickly! You saved the most important information for last! Amy and I heard of the source of this explosion. This sound definitely came from somewhere nearby. Over there, Sensei. Hello, hello. Where am I? Why is everyone picking a fight with me? Wait, more importantly, why are y'all walking around with guns? Oh? The way you're looking at me makes you think you have business with me, too. You seem familiar somehow. You're right on both accounts. I have business with you and we met. I didn't think you'd remember. I'm the one who found you in the ruins. You were unconscious at the time. I didn't expect you to cause an incident like this as soon as you woke up. Huh? You say I'm causing an incident? The way you're talking, you think I've done something wrong. I'm just defending myself. These girls here... the heck was that? There was a zap. Something exploded. And then... I'm getting a picture of what happened. Thank goodness we got here before it got serious. Indeed, a student walking in public unarmed is sure to draw unwanted attention. What are you two muttering about? I don't understand a thing you're saying. Anyway, seeing as you're strutting around with some heavy firepower, I'm guessing you're not exactly here to talk. Just like those guys over there. Huh? What the? My power? It appears to be you who are not interested in talking. We're not here to fight. Why don't we hash this out like civilized people? Well, sure then, let's talk. So what's your deal? Actually, first off, where am I? This isn't part of Academy City I've ever seen. You've all got guns or something, and you have these weird things floating over your heads. Is this all part of Indian pokers? No, that can't be. I wouldn't be myself if it was Indian poker, for starters. This is one of those things that I would not understand because I had not seen the anime regarding Railgun, so I have no idea what the fuck Indian poker is. So what's going on here? If this isn't a dream, then what's Indian poker? She's talking to herself. Mumbling nonsensically to oneself is a hallmark of mental illness. But if we just discount such illness, Sensei, I believe the president was correct after all. She's down from the Kagotos. Huh? Sensei? So this adult is a teacher? So if you're a teacher, then the person next to you is Izumimoto Emi, first year at Millennium Science School and a member of the Super Phenomenon Task Force. A first year? You're a student, and that outfit. She actually asked it. Oof. You teach at a school where students dress like this? I've seen worse, trust me. Though she asked some difficult questions, I met the first of the three castaways. I see. I understand the general situation. I don't know how this happened, but I guess that can't be helped. The ruins of Millennium are a place where all sorts of esoteric and unorthodox things are possible. For people from other worlds to have been transferred to ours, my suspicion is that some undiscovered machinery deep in the ruins had a sort of engine reaction. You're saying it very casually, but you realize how crazy this all sounds, right? Travel to another world? Engine reactions? You really expect me to believe that? Honestly, it's pretty far-fetched. I have to wonder if you're just making it up. Admittedly, I don't exactly have any theories of my own, but... Oh my, you're questioning me of all people? The delicate yet beautiful super genius hacker? I understand that the president talks and behaves to come across, but unfortunately, in this case, I agree with her. Amy! Besides, this is the first of the Super Phenomenon Task Force has encountered an anomaly. One more mysterious occurrence isn't that hard to believe. If anything, the most unusual thing here is you, Misaka Makoto. To think that Makoto is an esper who can manipulate electricity. I guess I'm the one who filled you in, but to call you by my given name immediately. Well, fine, that's fine. Anyway, the short version is, although they look similar, there are two different Academy cities. And this one doesn't have any espers or any organizations or institutions working on researching them. I don't know any other cases like this, like the one you're describing. The idea of an experiment creating an esper is, frankly, something I couldn't even imagine. That's fair. But then again, I couldn't have imagined a place where all the students have glowing shapes over their heads or shoot guns everywhere. Oh my. But it's common sense for a student to carry a firearm, isn't it, Emmy? Yes, nobody would argue with that. Huh? What? And you think I'm weird? And about that halo floating above my head. You have one too, Makoto. Huh? Huh? I really do. Where'd this come from? Come to think of it, Emmy said there were 2 others with you. Can you tell us anything about the rest of your group? My group? Well, I don't remember much. Last thing I remember before coming here is that I used an Indian poker. I was only one around when I used it. What do you mean by Indian poker? Oh, of course, you must not have that here. Indian poker. It's a card game, at least. At least that's what it is. That's all it is in this world. Well, sure, it's also the name of a card game where I'm from, but the short version is that it's something you can use to see other people's dreams. That's what I thought this was at first. Somebody else's dream. The other 2, I don't know who they are, but if they appeared when I did, I guess they probably also using Indian poker themselves. And the effect of this so-called Indian poker, coupled with a certain machinery in the Millennium Ruins, is what I see. It's an interesting theory. I'll have to look into it. Interesting. This isn't some game. Well, there's no need for us to be enemies. I guess I should help you find out that machinery so I can go home. I think it's safe to say we're on the same side, right? So what should I do? Find the other 2? Go back to those ruins? I'm glad you're motivated, but I still need to look into that machinery. The ruins are so vast that you'll only get lost if you wander around aimlessly. As for finding the other 2, it shouldn't be too hard to find if I put my mind to it. There's a much more pressing matter. Emmy. Indeed. I've already sent word. If we go now, we'll be able to get one for her. You're talking nonsense again. What am I getting? Follow me. I'll explain on the way. Even if you are from another world. If you keep attracting attention, it'll make our job very inefficient. You don't want that, do you? If you want to walk around in Kavotos, you first have to look like you belong here. Aha, I get it. When in Kavotos... Huh? What are you... It's because you didn't have one that you stood out earlier. Leading to that situation. To solve this, we'll introduce you to the customs of Kavotos. And so, we put together a little something to help your guests with our local customs. Specially built guns for 3 outsiders. It was a pretty fun request. All this track of time we're working on it. A gun for an Esper from another world. Shows like this are rare, you know? Although, to be honest, I'm still not sure about this whole Esper idea, but if Miss Omniscience said it, then there's no point doubting it. Anyway, here, this is for you. A gun for an electricity Esper. I'll leave the other 2 with you, Sensei. Wait. This is a real gun, and you're just giving it to me? It's a bit much. Please accept it. I know you're hesitant, but this is just one of the differences between our world and yours. Such as the hails over our heads, or the fact that we don't mind being shot at. According to what you told us, these are impossible ideas where you're from, but they're commonplace for us. Yes, I understand that, but... Alright, there's no helping it. Are you sure it's okay to just give this to me? I feel like I'm taking advantage. After getting a gift like this, especially with the attitude I gave you earlier. Huh? The light of this gun is... Oh? Sensei, you have a question? You want to know if we built any weird features into the gun? Of course not. You hesitated just now. Yeah, they definitely did. Something strange? Absolutely not. This is an incredible gun, and I'll have you know. This is a practical firearm that brings out the best in its user. A one-of-a-kind railgun. A railgun? Wait a minute. You called it a railgun. Let me explain. It can be used as a regular firearm, but also has a special built-in feature. It can fire bullets using electromagnetic force. It's the perfect gun for an Esper with electrical powers. Assuming, of course, that the user really can generate electricity from her body. Not that we don't believe you, but as engineers, we need to verify these things for ourselves. I'm sorry if we offended you. No, it's fine. You're not the first person to say something like that to me. And I really do appreciate the gun, but I don't plan on shooting it. I'm just going to carry it around. You're going to use it, and you'll see that it's not a big deal. If you're accompanied by Sensei, all the students will assume that you're on official duty. You say that like it's nothing. I mean, I did see a few gunfights on the way here. I must be dreaming after all. This is all because of the Indian poker. A world with shootouts are the norm? How does this make sense? You hear that from an Esper of all people. Anyway, now that we have the guns, we need to find the other 2 while the president researches the machinery in the ruins. I'll come to think of it. What did the other two people who appeared with me look like? Just in case I know them. Or maybe they're from a completely different world from me. One was a girl with long blonde hair. She wore the same uniform as you. The other was a dark-haired girl. Her school uniform was different. Blonde girl had what looked like a remote control in her hand. Long blonde hair, a Tokiwadai uniform, and a remote control? Oh. Of course, out of all the people, it had to be her. You know who she is? I'm pretty sure I do. And if it really is who I think it is, we'd better find her quickly. What do I mean? Her power lets her control people. Who knows what she's getting up to right now? Mind control? Is there really such a thing? I've never heard of anything like that. If I had known, we would have added brainwave enhancing capabilities to her gun. We're probably lucky you didn't know. I didn't notice her power when I was moving you three. I suppose that's to be expected with an ability like that. I doubt that she'll be able to too hard to find, though. In fact, the president says that she's already found her. Oh, already? How? There are CCTVs all over the city. As I said, that you three really stand out. A student walking around the streets without a gun. You're far more likely to encounter a student walking around new than without her guns, statistically speaking. What kind of place is this, really? Anyway, we can head out now, right? Now that I picked up the local customs, you're more adaptable than you look. Let's go. Alright, let's check her out. Let's check her out.
これ全部やるの？とりあえずわかったわ。これでここは終わり。次。敵発見。移動する。インタプリタ起動。解析開始。次の敵はどこ？ここは終わり。次。発見。ここは終わり。次。移動する。そんなに見たいなら。発見。
I adjusted the E skill settings, or the X skill, so you can actually see what they're like. So you'll be seeing them a lot.
そんなに見たいなら。
Normally I have them set to like one a day, but because I already gone to the event, I've already seen all the EX skills for the day.
そっちがやる気なら。結果が導き出せた
I see, so that's a story. I suppose I should expect nothing less from you, Misaka. Naive to a fault. But as you can see, nothing untoward has happened, right? Unlike Misaka, I don't go around picking fights willy-nilly. Misaka, is this Shuko? She's more common than you described. Yes, this is her, but... Wait just a minute. She's making it look like I'm the weird one. What are you up to, Shuko? This isn't like you. Why aren't you stirring up trouble? Oh my, now you're raising your voice? Just because things aren't going how you expected? Of course, that's just the type of person you are. Honestly, you can't just paint people as troublemakers. Don't you think these accusations are a bit over the top? Not to mention that you came to a place with this and told complete strangers all about your powers and abilities. I'm a little shocked. I knew you were simple, but I didn't think you were this simple. What did you call me? What? Not again. My electricity. Something wrong? You look uncomfortable. Well, it's not a big deal. It's just that since I've been here, I've been I can't concentrate. I get dizzy when I try to generate a charge and I can't focus. I can do it if I really wanted to, but it's a little uncomfortable. That's all. Wait. Aha, I can see in your eyes. Shuko, it's happening to you too. Was it not clear when you shouldn't tell complete strangers every little detail about your powers? And now you're dragging me into your foolishness as well. I was trying to remain calm and keep it to myself. We're outsiders here, no matter how you look at it. We should have a little discretion, Misaka? Are you two friends? I can tell you're very close. Well, we're definitely not. Excuse me, I apologize. This is why you sought me out, to hand me this local custom? And you, your sensei? Yep, that's right, I came to give you this. Shoot, it's a pistol. It's light. I wouldn't exactly call this my style, but well, I suppose it's more than eye-catching to be without one in this place. Thank you for this, but I do hope you forgive me if I'm not ready to make you my new best friend. Perhaps I can show my gratitude by offering you a hand if you ever need my help in the future. Wow, you're being uncharacteristically cooperative. How straightforward of you. And who do I have to thank for being in this spot in this position? I'm beginning to wonder if you're doing this on purpose, Miss Misaka. Huh? You're saying this is my fault? Either way, it's more efficient for us to work together right now. Let's set our personal issues aside. As for the last remaining person... Emmy, did someone contact you? I received a call from the president. She's finished her research and wants us to rejoin her. Oh, and she also says not to worry about the third person. The third president has already collected her. She worked quick. Like a tour. After receiving word from Himari, we headed back to the Super Phenomenon Task Force control room. Oh, there she is. She looks excited. New worlds! It's really a whole other world. Look at this. Look at the how could this? This isn't a dream. It's different, and it's not any poker either. It's a real occult. I'd appreciate if you could calm down a bit. I understand that you're thrilled to meet a delicate yet beautiful super genius like me, but as a visitor from another world, you're just as thrilling to me. Look out the window. There's something floating in the sky, and the people. They're animals and robots. You're not listening at all. Huh. Ah, there you are, Sensei. We're back, Himari. Is she the one? That's right. One of the three people that Amy brought back with Millennium's ruins. She says her real name is Satin Ruko, and she's thrilled to be here. Obviously. Another older worlder. Oh, and this one's an adult. Hello. Oh, and there's more. Hey, that's the Tokiwadai Middle School uniform. Misaka? Did you know each other? She seems like a friendly sort. Ah, so you're the third one, Satin. What's with the sigh? Are you disappointed? It's because I'm not Shirai, isn't it? Why are you bringing up Karuko out of the blue? That was a sigh of relief. I'm glad it's you. You won't stir up trouble. Like I said, I haven't done anything wrong. If you're going to keep accusing me, maybe I will try my hand at some mischief since you won't believe me either way. Shall we change the subject? As expected, look to me when you get desperate, Sensei. Can't be helped. I'm the one you need after all. I don't mind. It's me you've chosen to rely on. That means you're making the right decision. Of course, I've got all the answers to what's going on right now. Well, it's all ready to go. You're talking about the machinery in the ruins. It sounds like you've finished your analysis. Of course, I've said it before, nothing is impossible for this delicate yet super beautiful genius hacker. Wait, is she going to tell us, or... Miss Misaka, I think it's better to leave these types alone. The more you engage, the longer they talk. Rejoice, for I already have a full understanding of the machinery that brought you here, and how to restart it. It will be a simple matter to fix what's broken, get it back up and running, and return you back to where you belong. Wait, we need to fix it ourselves? How are we going to... I prepared a solution for that too. I made it so simple that even a child could do it. Sensei, please take this chip. So all I have to do is plug this in? It just slots into the machinery? Yes, it's that simple. I'm perfect in every way, of course, but when it comes to this kind of thing, I'm especially perfect. I'm nearly done pinpointing the machinery's position and mapping the shortest route to it. I'll have that information for you by the time you're ready to leave. Certainly, we could neutralize any danger by simply smashing the machinery to pieces, but we don't want any surprises, so it's best to make sure that you all make it out home in one piece. Anyway, with the arrival of you three, our two worlds have blended together, if only slightly. Besides which... It's only polite to see a visitor home safely, right? Since you've come and visit this far, why not take some time to explore before you leave? It was dangerous for you to wander before, but now that Sensei is here, it shouldn't be a problem. Though it is a shame you won't remember any of this after you're gone. Excuse me? What do you mean by that, exactly? You won't remember this? That's precisely what I mean. You'll be physically returned to a moment before any of this physically happened to you. After you go back, you each pick up where you left off, exactly as you were. As your brains are also physical organs, the new memories you formed will also be lost. Of course, you wouldn't remember anything that didn't happen in the first place. What? Then all this, it'll be just like a dream then? No, worse than a dream. This whole thing is a once-in-a-lifetime out-of-this-world experience. Isn't there something we can do? What a waste! Saten, you're treating this like it's some kind of vacation. I see. Vacation. That's a pleasant way to look at it. And as a local, of course I want to leave it a good impression. But I'm afraid that's out of my hands, no matter how incredible I am. I got my own work to busy myself with. In a situation like this, there's only one thing you can do. Sensei, leave it to me. Being a tour guide sounds fun. Yes, I'm sure you'll do very well. Huh? What are you all talking about? A tour guide? Vacation? Aren't we going to the ruins right now? Well, I suppose you could, but it's already late and... Surely it's okay, isn't it? Giving everyone a chance to enjoy themselves, even if it's just for a day or two. I don't understand. You said they wouldn't even remember coming here. If they don't remember, what's the point? I don't think it's a very efficient thing to do. Yes, that's what I thought you would say, Emmy. On that note, I'd like to invite Emmy to join you on this little vacation, Sensei. Is that okay, Emmy? Huh? I have no idea what this is all about. If you tell me to, I'll do it, President, but I have no idea what your intention is. Am I their bodyguard? Sure, let's go with that. And what about the rest of you? You three? Me? I guess it's okay, right? It sounds like getting us home isn't going to be that hard after all. It sounds like it's all working out. Taking a day or two to relax doesn't sound that bad either. That's right, and after we come this far, it would be a waste to just go back. It's already a waste that we won't remember anything. So why bother if you won't remember? I'm completely unknown in this world. In a way, spending some time here feels like it's going to be healing. So then, we simply go out exploring and come back before nightfall? And since he is escorting us, perhaps we should all pursue individual activities. You're all quite adaptable. The world must be a fun place as well, Fun? I guess it depends on how you look at it. Well, it's lively, I'll give it that. Well then, Sensei, if you don't mind. We're running out of time. Seconds are slipping away as we speak. Let's get out of here. Be sure to pick some fun places to take us, Sensei. Oh? There's something you need to give me first. What might that be? Ah, yeah, I've heard this line before. Saka, do you know what they're talking about? They're talking about this, see? Sensei's going to give you one too. They call it a local custom. Okay. She's got, what is that, an Uzi? So this gun is the local custom? Just when I forget that this is another world, things like this remind me. Apparently in this world, these things are all as commonplace as book bags and earrings. I can't believe I'm saying this, but they say walking around without one of these is weirder than being naked in public. Huh? There's no way I heard that right. Huh? Huh? Really? It's worse than being naked? Oh, that's an exaggeration. Come on, let's get out of here. There's a whole city to see. Emmy. Yes, President? I'll be back soon. I spent the rest of the day walking around, showing our 3 guests all over Kavotos. We didn't return until well into the night. Exhausted, we fell right into a deep sleep. Everyone had a good time. Time flies. Next morning. Copy. We've arrived at the rendezvous point, President. This is the building you told us about. Looks like no one got lost. Affirmative. We will proceed to the basement as instructed. Once you're deep into the underground, it's going to be hard for me to reach you. You'll be fine. I've been here before. I have an idea where the facility should be located. This place sure is an intimidating sight. You carried us back all the way from here by yourself? You really did that while we were unconscious? I feel kind of bad now. It's nothing. I don't know who decided to bring you back. She's right, you know. Besides which, a show of gratitude is always better than an apology. When I saw you three collapse from exhaustion after having such a fun day exploring Kavotos, I was quite proud as a representative of this world. I should warn you that you're likely to meet more resistance on your way down compared to your way up. Which reminds me, Emmy, there are more things you need to know about this facility. What are things? I detected an energy signature coming from the basement. I suspect that your security system is designed to go into overdrive when it detects intruders. You may run into drones and the route itself may change. No problem, I've dealt with those kinds of obstacles before. Of that I have no doubt. If that was all though, I wouldn't be warning you like this. There's something else? Yes, this facility is capable of transference. It's not the drones that you should be careful of, but rather becoming mixed up in time and space. Mixed up in time and space? That doesn't sound like business as usual. That's an understatement. We're here because of that precise problem. The facility is quiet for now, but if the security system powers on, there's a risk that the facility itself will get overloaded. In other words, the whole facility may switch on, which increases the chances of unforeseen incidents. You're saying that once the facility is on, there's a chance it will be transported somewhere else? Understood. It's a simple explanation. Even I can understand it, Utaha. Utaha? And the rest of the engineering department, what are you doing here? When you say it like that, it almost sounds like you don't want us here, Sensei. Did you really think you could leave us out of something like this exciting? I mean, something like this important? Furthermore, what if you need help fixing that mysterious machinery? Excuse me, did you just call us exciting? Don't split the details, we're here to help. Repair work is our specialty, and don't you think you could use some extra hands if you run into trouble? Exactly, we're the ones who made all your weapons, so if there are any malfunctions, we should be the ones to repair them. Not that there will be any malfunctions. Maybe unforeseen side effects, but no malfunctions. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, before that, you mean you all made this gun? But you look like students. Well, the more the merrier. They're bound to know more about this place than we do. Who are we to turn down help from people who actually live here? Is there something you'd like to add, Shuko? No, not at all. I was simply thinking that you're in an uncharacteristically good mood, Miss Misaka. Not really. I just don't want to waste any time arguing about pointless things. Huh? You have a question, Sensei? Sounds like I'm looking forward to fighting. That's ridiculous. It's not like I want to fight. It's just Amy found us here and carried us all the way to safety by herself. And she had guns made for us so we'd fit in. And she's sticking with us even now. But if you think about it, this was never her problem. It was ours from the beginning. That's right, and even though it was just for one day, since they went out of their way to give us a tour. This was a short visit, but I had a blast looking around. We should help out as much as we can, as fellow otherworlders. That last point seems like it's neither here nor there, but I'm glad you all enjoyed yourselves. Had a lot of fun too. It was refreshing. My point is, considering how much you all did for us, I'm just saying that I'm not a fan of sitting in my hands. That's all. I suppose. It doesn't happen often, but I actually agree with you. I don't care to carry around unpaid debts. I'm happy to hear you all say that. It gives me some peace of mind, if you just a little. I'm sending you a scan of the facility layout, and then I'll be going to end the communications. I wish you luck. And Sensei, I don't think anything major will happen, but be careful. Transportation is a broad concept. It's not innately dangerous, but I don't want you getting caught off guard if something unexpected happens. Don't worry, you can trust me. I'm a super genius sensei after all. Okay, sending the scan now. Good luck, everyone. Railgun of Tokyo will die. We're pretty far down now. It's weird, the deeper we go, the less worn the machines are. Just making sure we're on the right track, aren't we? We are. It's only natural that the machinery appears more pristine as we continue on. These sections of the ruins haven't been well explored, so less damage has been done to them over time. When you put it that way, it sounds like a fish like it's been sitting in the freezer. Maybe a can of mackerel. Sensei? Yes? You seem to be pretty used to fighting. I guess that's true. You could say it's pretty lively on our side, too. Now, I'm not naming names, but there are certain people who can't help but make trouble for the rest of us. Misaka is one of the only 7 level 5 experts in all of Academy City. They call her Railgun. I'm sorry, what did you just say? Railgun? Level 5? Don't worry about that, it's not important. More importantly, Shuko, I'm the one who makes trouble. They're going to make you think I'm some kind of thug. What's that? You mean you aren't? I must be misremembering. Now it's obvious you're making things up. If you're gonna lie, at least show some sincerity. Now, should we be fighting amongst ourselves right now? We have an audience. Huh? Did anyone else hear that? That's definitely some kind of mechanical noise. And again? You mentioned this, Emmy. They're showing up one by one. Correct, the automatons of the ruins. They're coming. Formation analysis complete. Initiating combat. Alright, let's do it. She's got a baseball bat. I have absolutely no idea what that did. There's more of them than I expected. You fought all these off by yourself, Amy? No, this is more than usual. You pose no real threat, but this one did take more time than I like. It'll be good if we had more firepower. More firepower? More firepower! That's right, now's the time, the perfect opportunity! Mikoto, the railgun we made for you. What, me? It's gotta be fully charged by now. Just try to change it to railgun mode. A mobile railgun. It's a marvel of engineering. I'll finally get to behold it with my own 2 eyes! A railgun you can hold in your hand! They're expecting a lot from you, Misaka. What's got into you 3 all of a sudden? I have to change the mode of my gun? Like this? And this? Hurry, they're coming. Alright, don't rush me! I did it! Mode change complete! Firing! Railgun! And they're so excited to see the railgun fire. Well, that doesn't sound like a railgun. What? Huh? Did it fire just now? Did you even pull the trigger? Something fired. It sounded kind of like a mosquito. Compared to the usual, it's a little cute. I wish Shirai could have seen that. They're coming. We don't have sufficient firepower to hold them off. We must change tactics. There's no way to fight them. If there's no other way, we'll use explosives to block this path and take Route B. Can't be helped. Saka, that's a coin? You're saying we just have to take care of these automatons rushing at us? Then we can continue on this path? Everyone get back. I'm not in my best condition, but if it's one shot, I can do it if I concentrate. Huh? One shot? What are you shooting? Uh-oh. Everyone back! Please get back! It's dangerous to stand too close! Get back! Okay. What's with this mood? Everyone's so tense. It's the same vibe as when someone's about to operate some heavy machinery. Well, I wouldn't say you're wrong about that. Here I go. Flip the coin. Shoot! Phew! Ow, my head. I really can't use this too often here. My head hurts like crazy. You're all dumbstruck. What we just saw, was that a railgun? You should see the looks in your faces. I guess that makes sense. It still surprises me every time I see it. Yes, it is impressively brutish power. Quite fitting for Miss Misaka. Sensei? Everyone? They're in shock. I mean, can you blame them? She fired a railgun from her bare hand? It's literally a railgun in her hands. This is the power of an Esper. Right, this is the true railgun. Huh? What's the weird reactions? That was amazing. How'd you do it? Can your hand really generate that much power? Toaru, I understand your curiosity, but those questions are rude. If it's alright with you, can you show us one more time? The technique you used just now. Show you? Again? It's not really something I should use so flippantly. I'm sorry. It'll be rude of me to ask you to spend your own money. Hey, Vicky, do you happen to have any coins on you? I don't have any. Huh? All I have was a 10 yen coin. I see. Assuming that this ability's power is determined by the value of the coin, it will be limited by whatever pocket change we have on us right now. Hold on, how is that a logical conclusion? No, actually, that's not the problem. I've got a 500 yen coin. Kotori makes such a sacrifice for our sakes. Excuse me, hello, is anybody listening? That wasn't money I fired. It was just an arcade token. A 500 yen coin would be a waste. Don't pay them any minds. You'd say they're easily excited. I don't think they're listening to us, guys. Isn't this nice, Miss Misaka? You finally made some new friends, and all you had to do is jump into another world. What do you mean, nice? Please, Kotori has put her entire dinner budget on the line. If it's not enough, please take my 10 coin too. Please, accept our 500 yen. 510 yen. Oh, jeez, they're really pressing her. I'm telling you. I'm only doing this once. Give me the 510 yen. And don't throw away your money next time. Repair. We're almost there. According to the coordinates. So we're almost found the machinery, huh? We got here faster than I expected. It's thanks to the route that the president gave us. Without that information, we would have wasted time wandering around. It seems the facility is about the size of an industrial park. Something this big was just sitting here unnoticed? Unbelievable! This really is a totally different world from my own. Well now, I'm not sure that our worlds really are so different. Huh? What does that mean? Shuko. I didn't say anything. Since we're here nearly there, why don't we head lead the way, Miss Little 5 Railgun? I told you not to stop saying that! You got some pretty impressive nicknames yourself, you know. Forget it, it's just not worth it. Yes, you understand, don't you? I'm not what you call a frontline type of person. I think it's best if Miss Misaka takes the lead. You wouldn't want to disappoint your fans, would you? Wait, what are you? Honestly, I concur. Based on my analysis, Makoto and I are the best candidates for the front line. You see, Miss Misaka, you did say you would cooperate, didn't you? Yes, but I didn't mean I'd be... Okay, fine. We'll open the door and then you and I will be the first ones inside. That's the idea, right? My name is Emmy. Huh? It leaves room for ambiguity if you simply call me you. Besides, you said it was fine if I called you Makoto, so please call me Emmy. Well, I guess I did say that, so I can't really complain. Alright, Emmy. Let's go. Is this it? Is this the right place? It's very spacious and important looking. But there's nothing here. Ah, is that it? That big machine over there looks pretty important. Right. Yes, that must be the machinery we've been talking about. It's much larger than I thought. I can't wait to take it apart. Huh? I'm sorry, but did you say take it apart? Or are we going to repair it? That's... of course we'll need to dismantle it in order to repair it properly. Of course. That's right. That's what I meant. Definitely not anything else. Of course, of course. We definitely aren't salving at the opportunity to learn what makes this machinery tick. Alright. Focus! Huh? What's that sound? Machinery! Machinery's starting up! Well, we did make quite a ruckus. Then this is, once again, our time to shine? Why are you so excited about this? Perhaps they're eager to see Miss Misaka's little magic show again. Magic show? What are you calling a magic show? Wait. This is strange. The drones aren't following their usual formation. I've never seen this formation before. This is... Is this the transportation Himari warned us about? That strange light! Oh, good. Did we get teleported? Machinery is giving us some kind of... Hold on, shouldn't we do something about this? What if it sends us somewhere strange, or... That's a likely outcome. We know it has that capability. When one is threatened, the most efficient solution is to send the threat far away. The drones here are likely a method to buy time while the machinery executes its transportation function. And it's protected by a bulletproof barrier. We won't be able to stop it unless we can approach it and break it down at close quarters. How can you talk about this so calmly? Sensei! Okay, let's stop the machinery first. We're going in. Please command us. Okay. Excuse me. We are here to fix it, aren't we? I don't know about that. They'll probably break it, then fix it. What? There are even more than this time. They really are endless. Of course, this machinery is important to them too. The system is likely using all its resources to protect it. And the barrier is still holding up. The drones keep coming, and they're not necessarily dangerous, but at this rate, we won't even get a chance to stop this machinery from powering on. But we're almost right there. Are we gonna retreat and come back later? And even if we do, we won't the situation just repeat itself again and again? That's too much. Oh. Huh? What? That sound. There's someone by the barrier. Satan? We just have to break this, right? This weird barrier thing. If that's all we need. Even I. Well, hold on. The barrier is still... If it's bulletproof, then we'll just use something other than bullets. No. Huh. She broke it with the barrel of her gun. What? Look at that batting stance. Are you perhaps a professional baseball player? Is it over? Sounds like it's gotten quieter. Oh, it has? The drones have stopped at least. Is it fixed? Was it that easy? Well, that wasn't so hard after all. It's Misaka. Oh. I think you might have jinxed us just now. Great. Oh boy. That's expected! What? You really are something else. The machinery is giving up flight! Uh-oh. Whoa! Oh, they're gone. Huh? What? Is everyone safe? No one disappeared? Yeah, I'm alright. Doesn't looks like everyone's here. Did something happen? Did the machine fail? Maybe we interfered with it just at the right moment and to interrupt the transportation process. We really did fix it. This isn't precisely what I had in mind when we said we'd fix it. No. The machine activated, but it wasn't configured in the opposite direction. It's not that we stopped it from sending us away. Instead it caused something here. Huh? Oh boy. Look at them all!
余裕力って感じの戦いだってぞ。
Oh boy. What? Who are these guys? Where did they come from? Why are they all fighting each other? Where are we? How did we get here? Lock the area down. Neutralize everyone else here first, then we figure out what this place is. The Millennium Ruins? Why are we here? You! Those are Kaiser PMCs. I don't quite understand, but it can't be a coincidence that they're here. Take them out! Prepare for battle. Don't mess with us. Weapons out, ladies. We can figure out where we are after these bozos are on the ground. These guys. Are they also from another world? Is space-time getting even more mixed up? Those are actually our friends. Let's leave it at that. Huh? They're from this world? All of them? You certainly do have an interesting cast of characters here. How are you going to get out of this one, Miss Misaka? This right, the machinery will be destroyed in the fighting. This affects you too, you know? If the machinery breaks, you'll be trapped here with us. Sensei, what should we do here? You said they're your friends. Huh? They're not your friends? They're old enemies? They're enemies! Why does this have to happen now? Sensei, do you need something? Well, I can try to finish repairing the machinery, but we need more time. If the machinery gets caught in the crossfire, then maybe nothing I can do. And it's already acting up. And if we do fix it, the machinery will turn on, and that's not a problem. We'll insert the chip we bought when the repairs are done. The president has programmed the chip to update the machinery's algorithm. Simple. The actual problem is we can stop the chaos. We need to keep these guys from fighting each other, until the repairs are done. I had wanted to avoid this, but this is what we've come to. I was hoping to leave a better impression. How long do you need? 3 minutes? No, 5 minutes should be enough, yes? Shuko? What do you mean? I'm talking about stopping the chaos, of course. How much time do you need? Shuko! Don't make that face, Misaka. I'm not happy about this situation either. As you yourself said, it'll be a problem if we can't return home, no? Given the circumstances, I suppose I'll have to give them a little taste. Oh. Line control! What? Everyone stopped? Did time freeze? No, it's just the people. I understand. This is the power that Makoto mentioned. If it's like this, we can proceed efficiently. I'm sure you're all awestruck, but perhaps you can focus on the repairs? It's harder to concentrate here than normal. It hurts. My ability isn't as brutish force of destruction. It requires finesse. Huh? You're talking about me, aren't you? She's not wrong. We have to hurry. And the drones have attempted to stop, so we still need to dismantle them. But the number of the hostiles has been reduced by more than half. This should be possible. Right, we can take them. But what about the repairs? Can you do it? Looks like everyone's looking to us to save the day. Yeah, in a situation like this, it'll be embarrassing if we let them down. We can do it. 5 minutes. That's more than enough time. Let's all do our best. We're almost there. Alright, let's do it to the rest to the end.
プリタ起動解析開始。そんなに見たいなら私の実力を見せしましょう。これは痛いわよ。燃え上がります。余裕力って感じの戦いだったぞ。
Hurrah! Ugh. Are you done? I'm loath to admit it, but it's becoming difficult to keep the peace. Shuko? Just a little more. It's done! Okay, the chip is in, the connections are restored. Now I just have to turn it on. Thank you for waiting. Now, without further ado, I'll activate the machinery. It's working. Powered on. Sounds totally different from before. Huh? What? It's that light again. Ah, there we go. What? Later. Eh? The light. It's success. The machinery restored normalcy between the two worlds. Everyone who's been transferred here will be sent back where they were originally from. Wow, you really did it? Yes, to be honest, I didn't think it would work. There's no better motivation than a time limit, the phenomenon that can be attributed to time perception. Time perception, of course, refers to a person's psychological sense of time and discerned by their sense of organs and brain. Unlike other senses, that is based on the total amount of information. So we're done? Sending us back? I don't feel like I'm being sent back. They're ignoring me! They really have adapted to our world. This is his plan. The machinery is working in reverse order. The person who came first will be the last to go. As the president said, you'll be sent back to the moment when you were taken from your world. You'll have no memories of this place. Even the firearms you're holding. Oh. You mean we can't take them with us? No, they weren't brought here by the machinery, so they'll remain here. I see. What a shame. I was hoping we could take some souvenirs home. As I've already explained, what happened here won't have any meaning to you. No memories, no evidence. None of this will ever happen or existed in your world. That's true. Well, that's fine, isn't it? Because we had fun. Huh? Sure, we won't remember anything, but that doesn't mean a visit here isn't real, right? In fact, it'll stay in the memories of Sensei Nemi. Of course, I don't know if these days were fun for Emmy, or just annoying. Ah, that reminds me. Is it okay if I do this? I just want to ask, can you hold on to this for me? As a reminder that we had a blast while we were here. We had a blast? Not on mine, but of course we'll keep it safe. Glad you had fun. Sensei? Thank you, Sensei! I don't understand any of this, but okay. We'll do as you ask. Thank you, Emmy. How about you, Misaka? Shuko? Since we can't take them anyway, let's leave them with our new friends. In a way, it'll be like we left behind proof that we came here. Isn't that nice? Sure, but I'd hate to think I was leaving them with a burden. I guess it's okay. Taking care of something like this isn't really a big deal after all. I have to admit, these last few days have been more leisurely than usual. I suppose being lost in another world might not be such a bad thing. Though it did give me a bit of a headache then, at the end. Even with no memories, no evidence, to say it won't be meaningless. Life was like that sometimes. From time to time you don't remember because you had so much fun. I don't know about that, but if Sensei said it, then I'm sure I'll understand it someday. Keeping that possibility in mind, we'll keep all these safe for you. Nice! Then... Oh, the light! Looks like your turn's come. Guess it's time to say goodbye. Looks like it. I'll go on ahead. Thank you so much, engineering department people. For real this time. I had a blast. Farewell. There they go. Goodbye. Take care, Misaka. Safe travels. Are they gone? After all that hustle and bustle, it got real quiet real quick. Got real quiet real quick all of a sudden. It's because there's only us and the machinery left. I can only hear our voices echo. I don't hardly feel real anymore. Machinery. Uh-oh. Huh? That sound. Making some strange noises. Sounds like it's almost tearing. Oh. The machinery is running out of control. At this rate, it'll soon explode and the whole area will collapse. Oh, that makes sense. It probably hasn't seen this much use in ages, and we ran in reverse. Wait, did you just say the whole area will collapse? What? That sounds serious. Correct. You should run now. Or we could use the machinery to get to safety. No, never mind. It sets to reverse and can only recall things. You should hurry. Everyone follow me. I know we were saying we had a blast, but this is a little too literal. Talk later. Run first. Ugh. Explosions. After a frantic dash, we managed to escape before the facility itself destructed. As soon as we were back at safe in Millennium, we all collapsed from exhaustion. What a fun couple of days. So many interesting things happened. I don't know about you, Sensei, but for me, a whole new realm of possibilities have opened before me. This is why I can't give up on Millennium Ruins. I agree. Who knows what else they can do. Alright, that is gonna be it for the event. Nice little fun events. I definitely recommend grabbing those characters as soon as you can, because much like with the Hatsune Miku event we had a while back, I'm assuming collabs are limited, so this will probably never come back. So make sure you grab those characters if you have the gems. But yeah, don't know when the next story update's gonna come or the next event's gonna come. So whatever it's be. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in whatever comes next, because I'm not quite sure how much longer we have to wait. So yeah, I will see you in the next part. Later.